Hey everyone, it's Cindy Eiler. How you doing? I'm just checking in with you after this amazing blue moon that we just went through on August 31st. Hey, so I just want to get down to the basics here and the facts. The 411. The blue moon was amazing. It was a full moon and a blue moon. And during a regular full moon, that's already powerful as it is, and we always do releasing of fears of whatever we want to bring into our lives. And so this one was even more powerful because not only were we releasing fears, but we were also setting some really cool intentions for things we want to bring into our lives. Not only that, there were so many people around the world into this blue moon that it really, really built the energy. People were putting their crystals out, people were having ceremonies, people were talking about it, people were going with friends, people were on Facebook. So it really intensifies the energy even more. I wish, if it was my one wish, that people would really understand just how powerful and important energy is, number one, and number two, the power of energy and how things can move when you have group consciousness all focused on one thing. Okay, it can either be a powerful crabby thing or a powerful really cool thing. So we had a lot of power to that blue moon, but not only that, that blue moon was incredible. I went out to take pictures, and it must have been the brightest moon I have ever seen in my life. And I could see the aura just beaming around it, and I could just feel the power of that moon beaming on me. And I just wanted to be in it. I just wanted to go to the beach and just be in it. It was just amazing. So, okay, with all that power that's going on, you're setting your intentions to release fears, and you're setting intentions to bring cool stuff in your life. And, everybody's like all on it. And so everybody's intentions, even if they're not the same ones, are really building up that energy. So the next day we wake up on September 1st, and I will probably say most people, if not all people, were probably very tired. And I was saying on my Facebook, I was having a blue moon hangover without having to drink. I felt hungover. And you can feel a hangover, number one, from large boosts of energy. And, that's your ascension. That's you becoming a lighter body and more into your spirit body. And you can feel like definite, I'll just say, blue moon hangover symptoms. You're really tired. Some people were probably very emotional. And, I'm really good at looking at, feeling, noticing how I feel and what my energy's going on. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I was wiped. And I basically stayed in bed. I think I was on Facebook a lot, but pretty much just hung out in my room and really chilled out. When I know that I'm tired, if at all possible, I'm going to take a rest. I could feel things coming out, releasing from me, like, some emotion stuff and things that have been on my mind just, coming out. But when you know that the energy is doing that to you, making you feel sad or tired or angry or irritable in any way, you really just step back and, try to be in your own space and deal with yourself. And just let it release. Okay, you don't want to harbor it and bring it in and get into a drama and create a big thing. You want to say, you know what, this stuff is leaving me. Okay, when you're releasing like that, when you're intending things with the blue moon, you think that you're just doing that stuff and that's little stuff. I've got news for you. The planets, the moon, the cycles, the intentions, the energies, it all affects you. And the deepest levels of your being, of your very core. Okay, so that's one thing you really need to realize is how much that stuff affects you. It's not some little stuff like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this intention. I'm going to, do these little things that Cindy tells me to do and think that it's not going to affect you. It totally does. So give yourself that space and time to let it flow out of you. And also, as those things release, those sadness, those upsets, those irritable emotions, it actually is opening up room so you can receive the good stuff that you want in your life. So it's really worth to just take some downtime and let that happen. So I did have to run out yesterday just to get a few things. And, this lady was telling me, gosh, it's been really weird tonight. It's been really weird. And I'm like, it's the energy of the moon. Like people don't get it. It really affects. So she's telling me things are weird out. And you know what? I'm going to take her word for it. I was going to run out and do some more stuff, but I was like, if things are weird out tonight, I don't want to be out here. So I just got what I needed and I went back home to the safety of my surroundings. And then today, I was like, gosh, I really need to go do this stuff that I didn't do yesterday. And, I just noticed people's moods weren't good, like my friends or on email. I looked at an email and somebody was upset, just like really losing it. And some of my friends and I'm just like, you know what? If people are still wigging out, I still don't want to be out there driving around and being in that. So I just basically said, you know what? Done. I am just going to chill. And I put my computer aside and I laid down and I just thought, okay, what's up? What do I need to do here? And, just doing what I need to do here around the house. That's what I'm doing. Till it's safe to go out there and deal with people in their moods and whatever. I just don't want to be in the energy of it. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Well, tomorrow is a holiday, so I don't know if I'll go out, but I will, again, attempt to go do what I need to go do. But I will base it on how things are going out, how I can feel the energy and how it's going. But anyway, basically, I wanted to talk about that and one other thing. With you're setting these, new intentions for how your life, you really want the changes in your life. What I want you to be aware of and to really start taking on with yourself is that you have changed, that with the the blue moon and your intentions and releasing your fears and all that, once you did that, you stepped into a new you. So it's so important for you to realize not to start the next day on September 1st being the same person that you were when you started October 31st. How are you ever going to change and have better stuff in your life if you're not going to change to get better stuff in your life? You can't keep doing the same things and expecting new results. You've got to decide and commit to yourself that you're going to make changes and that you are actually going to believe that you can have these things that you're intending. So I put some thought to that myself, and I was thinking, you know what, actually my life is pretty darn good, but we're all aligning and realigning and wanting new things and perfecting our lives. And for me, it's a lot about being happy and being at peace. So there's some things in my life that are a little bit kind of tossed in the air right now. So I was like, you know what? Those things that are tossed, they need to land, because I'm not going to stay in this. I'm making the conscious decision that I am in a new place. I am going to feel this way, that I am committed to me and what's important to me. And so that's what I did. So, you know what? Give yourself to ponder that. What is it that you intended for you to change? And start living it. Start being it. Because until you start being it and living it, it's just going to be a far off dream. You can do all the ceremonies you want. You can do all the intentions you want. But until you start living it and being it, it's just going to be the same thing over and over. Don't get caught in that rut where, you just keep asking for the same stuff and then just go back to being the same person. You got to give. You've got to let go of what isn't serving you and welcome in what you want. And commit to yourself to go after what you want. Go for it. It's not that hard. Believe me. Oh my gosh, the stuff that I've manifested. Amazing. Anything is possible. Get out of your heads and get into your heart. Your heart knows, your soul knows what you want, what you really want. And if you're in your head all the time thinking, your head is going to be the one thing that tries to talk you out of your heart. Your head is always going to tell you why your idea is not a good one, why it won't work, how you're just a dreamer, and then you just keep doing stuff that you don't want to do. Like you keep working at places you don't want to work, you keep staying in relationships you don't want to be in. Your head will talk you out of your happiness every single time, 100% every single time. So it's good to be in your head once in a while, but you have to have a balance. You've also got to be in your heart. And in your heart is where you will find your inner peace. In your heart is where you will find who you really are and what really matters about this life. You know, we get caught up in these dramas and, oh, my work and these people and these dumb things and these bills. You know what? I'll say it. Screw that. You're not here to live around work and dumb people and bills and the rat race. You are here to thrive and love and enjoy life and be around people that make you feel really good. And you have to be the one that drives the boat here to make sure that that happens. And if you're finding yourself in situations and places and around people that you don't like, you just got to look at yourself and ask yourself why you keep letting yourself go there. What part of that is serving you because you're not letting it go. All right, I'm going to keep these videos short for now on. I don't know if I can make that promise, but that's my goal. Those of you, my buddies on Facebook, this is a note to you. I don't know how long I'll be off Facebook, but I'm off Facebook at the moment. If you want to keep up with me, I would suggest that you finally subscribe to these videos. And I think there's a setting that will tell you in your email when a new one comes up, or you can just keep checking back to see when a new one comes. So if you want to stay connected with me, you can find me on this particular channel, youtube.com/Cindy Eiler, and I am also continuing again to update my Cindy Eiler Raw channel as well. So if you want to subscribe, you'll find me here. And I don't know, I may be back in 2 days to Facebook, or I may not be back for a while. I haven't decided yet, but I just decided I got to concentrate on some other stuff right now. And of course, if you really want to see me, you can join me for one of my amazing journeys. And you can find out all about those at my website, healingyoursoul.com. So anyway, folks, keep checking in, and I hope to keep bringing you interesting topics to think about. Take care and let that blue moon energy ride. Let it shift you. Let it integrate your energy, and in the meantime, you do some pondering on what changes you need to make in your life, whether it is to let go of negative people, find new positive friends, to work on your self-growth, whatever it is. But start making some decisions for yourself, because until you start changing the things you do, it's just not going to change. All right, you guys, have a great night and enjoy that ride of the blue moon. And remember to keep focused on what you feel in your heart. Love ya, and check you out later.